Good morning, children. Sai Ram. Welcome to your computer online classes. Hope you all are well and fine at your home. Today, we are continue about our previous chapter, Tux Paint chapter 4, part 2. And today we are discuss about these following topics. The first topic is blur magic. Second is using the grass effect. Third is using the fill tool. Fourth is flower tool. Fifth is stamp tool. Sixth is pattern brush shapes. Seventh is line tools. Eight is saving a file. And nine is opening a saved file. For this, first of all, we will start with our first topic, and the first topic is the blur magic. It is the sub tool of the magic tool. Here you can see the magic tool here, and this is the blur tool. After pressing this key, you can apply the blur on your images. Apply it all over the boundary. Here you can see all over the boundary and the mountain here, and see how it looks. You can use the blur effect as many times as you like. Okay. Next is using the grass effect. It is also a sub-tool of the magic tool. Here you can see the grass tool, grass effect. First of all, you have to press the grass effect, and then you have to choose the color from there, and now draw some grasses here by clicking on the canvas. Here you can draw some grasses. Next is using fill tool. Here it is also a sub tool of the magic tool. For this, first of all, we have to select the magic tool, and then you have to choose the color, and here you can choose the fill tool. After that, you can choose the magic wand, and then you over the river and press the after you choosing the color, you can fill the color of river, color of mountain, color of grasses, roof of hut, and the base of hut also. Our next topic is using a flower tool. For this, first of all, we have to choose the magic tool. After that, you can choose the flower tool, and with the help, and then you have to choose the color of your flowers. After that, you can make the flower on your required places here with the help of these effect. Okay. Next is stamp tool. What is a stamp? It is a simple tool which is used to put a stamp and add images in your drawing. Okay, for this, first of all you have to click on the stamp tool. Here you can see the stamp tool. Choose any one stamps from the sub tool box. Where is the sub tool box? Here are the stamps of. From there you can choose your required stamps. You can click on the right and the left. Here you can here you can see the right and left arrow key. Then select the cock. Here you can see the cock. You can also increase or decrease the size of the image from there. Now click on the canvas and the stamps will be pasted. After that, where you want to paste the stamps, you can click on your canvas. Place your stamp here. Okay. Your next topic is pattern brush shapes. What is the meaning of pattern brush shapes? The Tux paint gives us an option to draw the beautiful pattern using the paint tools. We can select any of the pattern shapes from the sub toolbox. Let's see how many beautiful patterns we can make. First of all, you have to choose the paint tool. Now you will see the brushes sub toolbox on the right hand side. Here you can see the brushes. Then select the filled circle shape here. After that, you can choose the color from the color box and then move the pointer to the drawing area and draw the leaves by clicking on the stems. Here you draw. Similarly, the select other brush shape. Here you can shape the other brush shape. Here from there. And see how many different patterns you can draw. Look at there are so many different patterns. You can choose your own and make a beautiful pattern brush shape. Next is line tools. The line tools is used to draw the straight lines and straight patterns. It works quite similar to the paint tool. The line tool has the same brush shape in the sub toolbox as in the paint tool. The only difference between the paint tool and the line tool is the order in which drawing is displayed. For this, first of all, you have to select the line tools from there. That is the line tool. And choose any pattern from the toolbox. Here is the pattern you can choose. Draw a straight line. Here you can see a straight line. Here. When you release the left mouse button, you will get a straight pattern in place of that line. If you draw an inclined line, you will find an inclined pattern. Means if you want to make a pattern in a straight line, then you have to choose a straight line. If you want to make your pattern in your own pattern, then you can choose this type of line. Okay. Next is saving a file. How can you save your file? First of all, the TextPaint provide an easy method to save work using the save tools. Where is the save tools? Anybody know? No idea? Here is the save tools. There is no need to mention the file name. The TextPaint saves your file as a thumbnail rather than giving it is a file name. The naughty penguin confirm that you have successfully saved your file. Here you can see that is the naughty penguin, that is the, what is this? That is confirm that you have successfully saved your file. Okay. Next, opening a saved file. How can you open your saved file? For this, first of all, to open an already saved file, click on the open here. Click on the open tool. You will see all the images that have been saved. Here you can see all images that have saved in your TextPaint. Then click on the image. After that you can click on that image that you want to open. Now click on the open tool. Yeah, open button. Okay, then you're opening, you can open your saved file. Okay children, that's all. Now your chapter completed. Now I'm giving you a lab activity. For this activity you have to draw this type of pictures using the all effects from your TextPaint chapter. Okay, so thank you so much.